Well, welcome back to the ProBrick exclusive YouTube channel. If you haven't already, subscribe. You're with Reverend Dr. Jason W. Morrison, theologist. I don't practice as a theologist anymore, but I like doing this kind of thing. Let's see what's going on, guys, today.
3 great questions you can ask somebody within the first or second date. On a first date, you want to explore, you want to know a little bit more about them. You want to just see and engage if you even want to get to know this person any further. You don't want to get into the...
Guys, the thing's this bad that people don't even know how to communicate with each other.
super heavy shit because you might not actually even like this person, so why divulge all that information about you? But a really important question to ask on the first date is, what are your dating intentions? Because if you do like the person and you guys are naturally having this conversation, it should segue into what you both want. Does that person just want casual? Are they actually open to a relationship? It'll help you at least navigate the waters a little bit more easily if you guys are on the same page. Then we move on to some second date questions. These are 2 of my favorite things to ask because they speak so...
Right, how many dates have these people... I mean, guys, honestly, the carousel, far out. Round and round on the carousel.
Volumes, and they open up a conversation for more. The first one, what are your non-negotiables in dating? It is so important to ask that because you understand and learn what are things that they are no longer going to put up with. What are things that they're sick and tired of putting up with, i.e. what is...
Well, I can tell you one from my experience. I will not put up with other people's children, adult or whatever. It's just absolutely agony. That's why I don't recommend dating single mums.
That they have experienced. You can learn a lot about a person and their past by just asking things. And then you also know if they have a non-negotiable that you exhibit, that could be right there about incompatibility. And the second, another favorite question of mine is, what are your love languages to give and receive? It's so important to ask this because that's how you can find out. Somebody might say, hey, not really great at words of affirmation, i.e. texting, but I show that in time spent or things like that. And what I like to receive is this. Again, you see compatibility. You can also see, is this something that like you can handle? Do you guys have the same love languages? And it's so important to explore that because then you also see that somebody can show love in different ways, not always just text messaging in the beginning. And I'm so stoked I did that with Tech Guy because when I found out that texting was not a love language of his, it helped manage expectations, and it also helped me to see how he shows his affection and love in other ways and not just kind of poo-poo the relationship off the bat because my anxiety wasn't being fueled by texting. Here are 3 great questions you can ask.
Sorry, guys. You know, I gotta laugh. Some women don't do anything. They just don't do anything, guys. They don't text. They don't do this. They don't do that. They just slug along, turn up when they say they're going to. I've seen some terrible things, guys, honestly, and I'm pretty well over it at the moment with it all. Honest, it's just so bad. It's just, the behaviour is so bad. And you let these people into your life, and the next thing you're trying to deal with all their dysfunction and whatever hangers on they've got, and oh mate, it is really demoralising, guys. Guys, if you haven't already, subscribe, share and like, comment, leave a comment on the channel. We love all that. The scripture for today is Proverbs 12:22. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in those who tell the truth. Nobody likes lying lips, and there's so much of this now, guys, where people are just saying anything. They say what they think you want to hear, and all this ungodly, I don't even know what to say. It's just a part of culture now where people are just saying anything, and the truth just seems to be dodged and missed. But, you know, it is a delight when you're in the truth and people are telling the truth and everybody's getting along. But let's see what this girl's saying. 3 things I stopped tolerating.
Restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. And today I'm going to talk about dating as a high-value woman and 3 things that I stopped tolerating as a high-value woman in the dating world.
Now, guys, we don't know if she's a high-value woman. What's a high-value woman? As soon as you end a relationship and restart the relationship, you go back to 0. Value in this world relative to relationship status is only relative as to how long you can stay in a relationship and function with integrity. Okay? This idea that people are high value and all this, no, you're only as high value as you are able to resolve. What's the point in going into a relationship and getting, like my last one, I don't know, 2 rickety years, horrible years actually, to be honest. It was terrible. Dysfunction and goodness knows what. Down the road, just constantly trying to deal with this, constantly trying to deal with that, and at the end there was no resolve. So what value is that? Where's the value in that? See, value only comes down to how much effort a person's going to put into the relationship.
Coming at number 1, I don't accept last minute plans. I don't do the, hey, what are you doing right now? Can I pick you up in 15 minutes? No, respectfully. Because that just means that you don't respect my time, you don't respect me, and you don't appreciate.
And women are notorious for this, guys. They got no respect for anything. Really, honestly. The last girl I had, and most of them, she was okay at the end, but it took a lot of discipline and stuff. You're constantly telling them, don't be late, don't be this, please don't. And you feel like you're an old badger, but you're not. You're dealing with people's fucking dysfunction and crap. And she's saying she's not going to tolerate it. I bet you she's done this herself.
My essence or value it. Because one thing that high value women know is that our time is extremely valuable and we don't share it with everybody. No, we make plans. We are busy women. And even if we weren't busy, we are worth a reservation. We are worth a formal date. Coming at number 2, high value women never pursue the man. I will not pursue
Oh
you.
my
And
God.
that's one thing that I let my now husband.
Oh my God. Honestly, could you imagine being married to this person? I don't pursue. How many relationships, guys, do you think have crashed and burned because these people won't resolve anything? Honestly, I've kicked a couple of girls to the curb, and if all they had to do was ring up and try and, talk it out, but no, they won't do it. They're so lost, or there's something wrong, there's something missing, or it's part of feminine nature, but so many relationships could have been saved, but no, they didn't want to pursue the resolve.
No, I'm a lady. If you don't make a move, I will save my energy because I know what I'm worth and I know
Oh
what I
my
can get.
God, do you know what this is all about? Guys, I've got a headache. I'm not even going to go on with that. It's all about her. Could you imagine it's a bully. That's what you call a bully. A female bully. I'm not even going to go on with that, guys. Okay, guys, back to our scripture. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in those who tell the truth. Dating rules in the beginning of dating. Well, let's see, eh?
Let these be your rules when you start dating, ladies. Endless texting in the beginning can be very dangerous because it creates a false sense of intimacy. Texting makes you...
You know what, guys? They start off love bombing and then they end up not saying anything at the end. Nobody's saying anything, nobody's texting anything. Oh God, guys, it's terrible.
You think that you know this person and that you care for this person, but that is not the real world. The real world is when you meet somebody and when you actually go on dates. So make sure to continue your life as you normally do it and keep the texting limited until you really get to know him. Don't accept any last minute
man, the more they get to know you, the less they text.
If a man really likes you, he has to show it through his actions.
Oh my God, guys, honestly, I've had women that wouldn't, they were trying to show you things through their actions, you wouldn't feed them, dead set. I'm trying not to be cruel. Honestly, I'm trying not to be cruel.
And his actions show up in the form of organizing a nice date. If he texts
you know what, guys? I won't date. I'm at the point where I won't date. You either come to my place and have something to eat and we'll watch a movie, or we'll go to your place, have something to eat and watch a movie and just relax and be comfortable, or forget it. Not interested.
Late at night and he says, "What's up? Shall I come by?" It's always a no. Don't sleep with him until you know that you're actually exclusive together. Tell him this: I would love to see where our connection goes, and I would like to not date any other man while I'm getting to know you better. And then you see how he reacts. And one more thing, until you establish this, please date other men, because you have to find out what your options are and what the best choice
Oh
for you is.
God.
Let these
Oh
be your
my
rules.
God. Right at the end, she undone it all. Did you see that? Guys, I've got a headache from this. I'm going to read this scripture one more time. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in those who tell the truth. Right at the end, she goes, she's talking about being exclusive, and then at the end, she goes, well, you just keep dating whoever you want. Oh, God, guys. Until it's exclusive. I'm tired of it. I really, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. It's just getting worse and worse. Some good videos coming out, guys, on the channel. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.